closes her eyes and hears the voices of the loved ones that lived here. Every fibre of her being feels them near. Voices of the heart are calling, a bittersweet reprise, a cavalcade of memories. Footsteps along the alleyway, the clicking of the latch, bringing home the bounty from his allotment patch. White whiskered chin, Gurner's grin, resting easy in his old leather chair. Gnarled hand reaching for his baccy tin, or clear pipe, pack it tight in there. He'd fumble through pockets with arthritic fingers. She'd wait to watch the smoke unfurl. Strikes a match over the pipe, it lingers, then it would all sail away in grey. Magical world. Her mind reflects on happier times, but her memory is now an amorphous haze of skipping ropes and skipping rhyme, endless summers, diamond days. Annie was her guiding light, the loom on which to weave her dreams, the mother determined to let Jenny become the woman that she'd never been. Never let them grind you down, she'd tell her constantly. Walk tall, carry yourself like a queen, head above the crowd, walk proud, Jenny Wren fly free. She closes her eyes and hears the voices of the loved ones that lived here. Every fibre of her being feels them near. Voices of the heart are calling, a bittersweet reprise, a cavalcade of memories. They said Dad was one of the lucky ones. He worked when jobs were scarce, grafted in the glaring heat of the furnaces in the foundry work, breathing in air as hot as coals, a puddler in the hellish fumes, in the rolling mills, deafening raw, it turned his lungs into wrinkled balloons. He would sometimes hum as Mum brushed her hair, his voice as soft as summer rain on the roof, but then his breath would falter and fight for air, his hands were calloused as hard as a hoof. When her own man came along, she knew it from the first glance, and as the band played her favourite song, he bowed and shyly asked for a dance. 1 year later, flags and drums, and at the station, patriotic cheers. He's joking and jostling with his schoolboy chums, and Jenny's grateful for a hat to hide her tears. By then her thoughts were on her wedding gown, with a lovely Belgian lace veil. She'd lost him forever in the dispassionate mud of foreign, far away Passchendaele. She closes her eyes and hears the voices of the loved ones that lived here. Every fibre of her being feels them near. voices of the heart are calling, a bittersweet reprise, a cavalcade of memories. But why be so gloomy and feel so fraught with memories to cherish and treasure? All those colourful characters that brought after love and tears in equal measure. Dressing up for Friday night dances, Saturday sing-alongs down the pub, or the grand electric Hollywood romances, then the Sunday morning cycling club. Locked in her memory like diamonds to retrieve, family and neighbours, every familiar face. Well, they've all gone, now she's the last to leave, the final victim of the council's disgrace. So she closes her eyes and hears the voices of the loved ones that lived here. Every fibre of her being feels them near. But now, shattered streets and scattered people are her realities. They bring a cavalcade of memories.